All right, welcome back to the Midland Trail Sports Network. We're about 7 minutes away from the start of our JV championship game between the New River Patriots and the Ronceverte Raiders. Before we get started, we're joined by Commissioner of the Southeastern Youth Football League, Luke Brown. Thanks for joining us on the broadcast. And I just want to talk a little bit about him, but just about being the commissioner of the league. I know he's been at it a long time in youth football. I just turned 40, and he was involved with New Haven Cowboys back when I was there. So I know he's been doing this for a long time, enjoys it. Great with kids. Just talk to us about your experiences and how long you've been doing this.
I've been doing it over 35 years now, on and off. I enjoy being around the kids, and I really like when you're coaching a kid and the light pops on in their head and they get it. You know, when they things pop, they click for them.
Yeah, just is there an end in sight, or do you see yourself just as long as you can do it, continuing to do this?
I'll probably do it as long as I'm able to.
Yeah, well, he's been great at it. We appreciate him in the league for doing it. Let's talk about some changes. In 35 years, a lot's changed in youth football. Because I know back in the old days, you know, we didn't even start football till third grade, and now we're starting flag at 4 and 5 years old. Just changes that have happened since you've been here, and the good and the bad with it.
When I first started out, you know, the kids were a little tougher actually. And nowadays you've got to really work with the kids to get them into the groove of it. But I mean, and I blame that on the video games.
Yeah, yep.
So,
well, is there any advice you would like to give to, you know, there's a lot of people out there that think they want to help in youth football, and then they get here and don't realize the amount of hours that it takes to not only run a team but a league. It's exhausting, and it takes a lot of people to help out. Just anything you would like to tell the people?
I think everybody should get involved. It does take a lot of people to make the league run well, and once you commit to coaching or being a cheer coach even or whatever, you've got to dedicate a certain amount of hours every week to that, because it's like a second job. I mean, when you really take it on like that, it's rewarding when you watch the kids, you know, do well and later in life, even like with you, you know, I've seen you guys all grow up and you're all successful. Not everybody, but most of the kids are successful that play sports.
Yep.
I think it's important to be involved in sports.
Yep, and I know we all have our certain teams that we root for and that we coach for, but coming together here on a Super Bowl Saturday with all these different teams, it's just super cool to see all these kids come out here and have fun, and the fans getting into the game. It's just a blast for the little kids, because when it comes down to it, this is all about the kids. It has nothing to do with the adults, and we're just trying to make their experiences good through Little League.
I agree. It's the better teams are the ones that have the coaches that aren't in it for themselves.
Yep.
And they're teaching the kids the rules of the game and the sportsmanship and how to be a part of a team.
Yep. And I would say overall we have a great league that we have ran here, and you know, you do a good job of being the commissioner of it, and we appreciate it, and hope you stick around another 35 years.
Yeah, I'd like to.
So, all right, everyone, that is Luke Brown, the commissioner of the Southeastern Youth Football League, and we appreciate his time here today.
Thank you.
We have about 2 minutes until we introduce the team, so we'll go on a quick break here. We won't go to commercial, but this live feed will still be up. We'll be back in about 2 minutes with kickoff. Yeah, all right, we're here on the Midland Trail Sports Network getting ready for the introductions of the teams here. Justin's coaching this game, so he'll be on the field. So I'm joined by Garrett Thompson, making his TV or radio debut today. So at this time, we're going to bring on the Ronceverte Raiders.
At this time, let's welcome the Ronceverte Raiders.
Here come the Raiders of Ronceverte taking the field. Only loss this season is to the New River Patriots.
That was a pretty good game, too. We watched that one. It was a 12-6 ball game, I think.
I couldn't remember the score. I knew it was close. It was the tightest game this New River team's had in a couple of years. So. And there go the Raiders over to the bench. And
Ready, Kurt?
Yep.
And now let's bring on the New River Patriots.
Here come the New River Patriots. Out to All I Do Is Win, as this group has won their whole career. So I think they're trying for their sixth Super Bowl sixth Super Bowl ring for this group.
6 in a row.
6 in a row. So that's pretty impressive at any level. So. So we'll get the opening coin toss here, and then we'll be ready to play some championship football.
Braxton Allen. Number 3, Jackson Baker. Number 32, Glenn Bennett. Number 30, Jace Boston. Number 12, Noah Napoleon. Number 48, Joshua Dolan. Number 16, Tristan Dunn. Number 10, Ryan Goddard. 19, Edwin Hall. 8, Sawyer Judy. 70, Ethan Kirby. Number 1, Jack Koontz. Number 4, John Linthicum. Number 42, Jackson Linsenmeyer. Number 53, Bentley Mines. Number 55, Carter Neal. Number 20, Wyatt Nelson. Number 13, Declan Phillips. 27, Tucker Richardson. 38, Maverick Sargent. Number 11, Cooper Williams. Coaches, Channing Judy, David Kirby, Chris Williams, Brad Richardson.
Both teams headed out to midfield for the captain's meeting and the coin toss. Be interesting to see what the Patriots do if they win the toss. They have a high explosive offense, but also a defense that doesn't give up many points. I think they've only had 6 points scored on them this year.
By this Ronceverte team. This should be a good game, Curtis.
It should be a good game. Both championship games so far have been pretty good, and you know, Union pulled away in the flag game, coming back from 2-0 down to win 6-3, and Ronceverte slowly pulled away from Union in the C game for a 32-6 victory. So
I watched that flag game earlier. I know me and you have been on the sidelines for a lot of flag games, Curtis, but to come down, they started off down 2-0 in that flag game.
We talk down to 0-2 in the flags are hard.
Yeah, but that's a huge comeback.
Then outscored them 6-1. That was pretty impressive.
Yep. I mean, that's all the years that we've spent coaching flag down here. You always say, "Give me 2 touchdowns and a ball."
Yes.
It's hard to do anything. It's hard to lose that game. Credit to them for coming back.
Yeah, I try to go over a little bit. What's the one?
So Ronceverte, or Midland Trail, won the toss and elected to defer. Ronceverte will start out with the ball. And again, new rule this year, there are no kickoffs in this age division. So the New River will start on defense and Ronceverte on offense at the 30-yard line. So be interested to see if Ronceverte has a new strategy today, or if they're going to stick to their guns and just hope that they play a little better this time.
Watched the first game this year at Anstead. New River won. Kind of felt like that game, there wasn't a whole lot of scoring going down. It kind of felt like these two teams maybe looking forward thought that they might both be here at this point.
Yeah, I mean,
in the season, and just kind of weren't showing a whole lot in the first meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both thought that they would meet each other in this game. So it's time to play some ball, and let's see. So first carry by Ronceverte's going to, he was tackled by a host of Patriots. They didn't get a number for.
Sawyer Taylor got there first, looked like, then met by a whole lot of them.
Ball was ran by Tucker Richardson. He actually come up for about a 5-yard loss there. So
2nd and 15.
Be 2nd down and 15 here. Again, they're going to run right up the middle there. Not much room at all there. I'd say about a no gain on that play. So Ronceverte behind the sticks early. They're coming up with a big 3rd down and 15 here. So see if they got anything drawn up for this or.
What you got in the playbook for 3rd and 15?
Not showing anything important yet. I'm just going to try to get positive yards at this point.
Under center here.
Trailing a 5-3 defense.
That's what you got for 3rd and 15. Make it 3rd and 10.
Yep.
Ain't that right, Curtis?
Yep, got to be disciplined on defense there. Watch the ball. We've seen a lot of this happen today on Championship Saturday. A lot of offsides calls for teams just trying to go too soon. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 10 instead of a 3rd and 15. Still not ideal, but more manageable. Ronceverte taking their time in the huddle, making sure everybody's on the same page here. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try to draw the Patriots offside again.
High formation.
They're going under center.
Toss play to the left. Tied up initially by Sawyer Taylor. Looks like that'll make it a 4th down.
About 4th down and 8 coming up here. We had Patriots were all over that after Sawyer started with the initial hit. About 8 Patriots rolled in to make that tackle. Sawyer Judy was the ball carrier for the Raiders. It looks like Ronceverte's going to elect to punt. And again, in this age group, there are no punts. You get a 30-yard punt on this, so they'll advance the ball 30 yards down the field. It'll be 1st and 10. New River will take over. You will have to excuse me if the game clock looks a little bit off. I don't know how Justin talks and does all of this. I was a little way off here on the game clock, so you show 5:51 on the clock now.
If you're New River here, it's about as good a starter you could have hoped for, I believe. Come in 3 and out and get the ball.
So New River going to go out of shotgun with wide outs to the right and the left.
Gunnar Morris in motion.
They're going to fake to Morris and hit Easton Kaler on the counter, and he almost broke it loose. We had a shoestring tackle there at the end. They're going to go ahead and move the chains. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. And again, I apologize, game clock.
New River breaks the huddle. Easton Kaler in the gun beside Chornsby. Toss play to Kaler to the right.
Kaler to the right, but
tied up 4 or 5 yards there.
Number 8, Sawyer Judy was there waiting on him. Good defense there by the Raiders. Stop for about 3 yards. Bring up about 4 yards, actually. Bring up 2nd down and 6 on the play. Snap back to Chornsby. He's going to hand to Gunnar Morris around the right end, and Gunner's going to try to get to the outside but not get much.
Maybe
again,
a yard.
I think we had Sawyer Judy in there again for the stop. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5 for New River. Sawyer Judy's came up big the last 2 plays, holding down that end, not letting New River get to the outside. So having a little trouble running to the right.
Yeah, Ronceverte did a good job on that. There's not a lot of room on that short side, seems like.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see New River head over to the wide side of the field on this 3rd and 5 and get their athletes out in space. Seem to be going with a trips left here.
Number 2, Jackson Christ in a gun beside Chornsby. Trips left.
Low snap handled by Chornsby, but he could never really get going after that snap. He's going to be tackled for a little bit of a loss there by number 70, Ethan Kirby. You're going to bring up 4th down and 4 right here. So
Decision time now. Decision time for New River.
I think New River's going to go for it, but they're mauling it down there.
And your defense looked so good on that first series.
Yeah, they're going to keep the offense out, and they're going to go for it. This is a big down right here as Ronceverte looks to dig their heels in and hold right here. New River trying to get a 1st down and continue this drive with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. The handoff to Kaler around the right. He's got a little bit of room. It's going to be close if he got it. I think with the spot, he's going to have the 1st down.
Run by number 1, Easton Kaler.
Again, you had number 8, Sawyer Judy, in there on the tackle, but he was just a little bit late on that one. They were able to get the 1st down. I'll bring up 1st down and 10 for the Patriots.
A lot of plays running to the short side of the field here. You got to think they're setting up.
Yeah,
setting up something to the wide side here.
To the short side 4 straight times, so you'd like to think that they might be trying to set something up here.
There's so much field over here in the youth. When you go to that wide side at this age level, there's so much space over there.
You're going to overload the right side again, so Chornsby back to pass. He's going to tuck it and run. Cuts back to the left.
Stiff arms. Another
Broken tackle right there. Nice tackle by Ronceverte's number 27, Tucker Richardson, come and just took the legs out of Chornsby.
It's a big tackle out there on the edge.
He probably saved about a 20 or 30-yard run right there with that tackle. Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Raiders. Chornsby had a little bit of room and reversed back to the left, but looks like we have an official timeout on the field.
Timeout on the field.
I don't know if we're injured or sick at this point, but we got the coaches out on the field to check out our injured player. It's number 70, so Ethan Kirby.
Look for New River to come back to that probably sooner rather than later, Curtis. Aubrey was wide open coming down the middle of the field. That's such a hard play to defend at this youth level. So much going on in there for these kids to look, and you can get their eyes looking in the backfield, especially when you hammer it 3 or 4 times to the short side of the field. You can slip her out of the backfield real quick.
Yep. Ethan was able to walk off the field on his own power, so hopefully he'll be back in the game shortly. Patriots have 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line of Ronceverte.
Morris motion to the backfield.
Hand to Gunner around the right side again. He's got some room.
Pick up 3 or 4.
Took about 4 yards on that play. Looked like that stop in there was made by number 33, Paxton Allen.
Run by number 9, Gunnar Morris.
They'll bring up a 3rd and 2 right here with about 58 seconds to go in the first half, or first quarter. So Patriots going to break the huddle. This possibly could be the last play of this quarter. We got a 3rd and 3 at the 35-yard line. Got an unbalance to the right side. Imagine they're going to sweep around the right, and they do with Chornsby.
Should be enough.
Should be enough. I think he just crossed the first down line.
Chornsby, enough for a Patriot first down.
Say that'll take you to the quarter.
We got 20 seconds left in the first quarter. The Patriots are going to try to get another play off, it looks like. 1st and 10. Snap back to Chornsby. We got a little double reverse action to Morris. I don't think Ronceverte knew what was happening, and he might take it to the house.
Right.
He's going to step out at about the 4-yard line. Nice little double reverse there by New River. Ronceverte wasn't real sure what was going on, but
Takes us to the second quarter.
Gunner takes it down to the 4-yard line. So the Patriots will have 1st and goal from the 4 when we come back. We'll take a short break and be right back. Yeah, all right, back to Heiko here. Into the first quarter, we're 0-0. Ronceverte's got to like that, but New River's only had, this is still their first possession. They ate a lot of clock up driving down here. They have a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. I'm looking to punch this in and take an early lead. Ronceverte hoping for a turnover at this point. I would like to think you're going to get a heavy dose of Chornsby right here.
Looks like you're going to have 24 Grayson Moore in the backfield with Chornsby. A little bit of confusion pre-snap.
Chornsby running off the field and back on the field.
We're going pistol. Grayson Moore in a pistol formation. Be a dive with Chornsby up the middle. He's in.
And we do have a late flag, so we'll see what that is, if the touchdown will stand or not. Looks like it's in the area of holding.
Yep.
We are going to have a holding on the New River Patriots, which will push them back 10 yards. So we'll have a 1st and goal from the 14. Pat Standard didn't like what he saw right there and got the Patriots on a hold. So that'll probably change the strategy at New River now. Look for something around the end. They've been running to the right, short side of the field every time. Let's see if that changes or if they keep that strategy going.
Chornsby's got the call from the sideline. They're going to break the huddle. Going to be in the shotgun with Easton Kaler again.
Ronceverte keeping a corner way out wide on that wide side just in case. Chornsby's going to run to the short side, and he'll pick a few of those penalty yards back up, get to the 9-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard gain on the play.
Very good play.
So we'll have
Second goal from the 9.
We have a official's timeout on the field.
Took Hornsby down.
Seem to have an injured New River Patriot. It looks like Hornsby's down on the deck. Don't know what's injured. The tackle on him came low, so. He is up. Limping a little. Say he took a helmet to the shin or something, I would say. But he's walking off on his own power. I would venture to say he'll set his one play and be back in. Not sure who New River turns to as backup quarterback in this situation.
In the past, they've leaned on Gunnar Morris.
See if Gunnar Morris. Looks like the Patriots are going to take a timeout here.
Timeout, New River.
So we'll take a short break for this timeout, and we'll be right back as it is 2nd and 9 for the Patriots. All right, we're back here in Heiko, and it seems like the Patriots burned that timeout so they could get Hornsby back on the field as he comes back out. So took a timeout so they could get their quarterback back on the field, as this is an important opening drive for the Patriots as they look to score. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 9 for New River.
Hornsby's in the gun with Kaler.
Gunnar Morris in motion. They're going to hand to him around the left side. He makes a nice cut, but right back into the defenders.
To about the 5.
Probably should have kept that one outside, but he did come back in. Gets to the 5. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5.
We have a couple. 3rd and goal from 5.
No, if you're New River, you had a chance to get the edge there.
Yeah, it's a hard concept for kids to get the edge, but it was a good cut there, and it was positive yards, so I'm sure they'll take that all day. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 5. Looks like a little confusion on where we're lining up for New River.
Hornsby in the gun again. Morris to the left, Grayson Moore to the right. Grayson Moore in motion.
Low snap again. Took by Kaler, and he's going to punch it in from 5 yards out for the touchdown. So New River going to take an early 6-0 lead on Ronceverte after the Easton Kaler touchdown. Hornsby, a good job to catch that snap, as it was on the turf again, just to catch that and get it to Kaler. And, the line opened a big hole up. He went in untouched. So the Patriots will be going for 2 now. Try to take an early 8-0 lead.
Hornsby in pistol formation with Moore behind him.
Got to try that double reverse again, and the handoff was bobbled, and Ronceverte was all over that anyway. 2-point conversion, no good. So with 6:33 left in the second quarter, New River is going to take a 6-0 lead. So New River, no explosive plays, but positive plays every time getting down the field, just chunk yardage and just daring Ronceverte to stop the run game. The difference in the game has been Trail's positive yards, and Ronceverte got behind the sticks early, so maybe they have butterflies out now, and we'll see if they can move the ball on New River a little bit.
Can't go broke taking a profit, Curtis.
That's correct.
Got some substitutions in here for New River on the defensive side of the ball now.
And Ronceverte coming out of the huddle, ready to go.
All 3 backs to the left side of the formation here.
Carried there by number 8, Sawyer Judy.
Got down in the backfield. Looks like number 10. Is that Colt?
Run by number 8, Sawyer Judy.
I believe it was Colt. The 2nd down and 9 for the Raiders, as they did get positive yards on that play.
That quarterback sweep to the strong side, that's the go-to play here, isn't it, Chris?
That is the go-to play at Ronceverte, it seems.
Same formation to the other side now.
All 3 backs to the right, so it would venture to say this ball's headed to the right. And again, the hard count makes Midland Trails Maddox Compton jump, so 5 more free yards for the Raiders. Is instead of 2nd and 9, we will now have 2nd and 4. So good call by the Raider coaching staff there, and discipline by the Raiders to stay still.
Yeah, credit to them on that, Curtis, because as you know, you're coaching these little fellas. It's hard to put in there. It's hard. You got to have the faith in your guys that they're not going to move.
So by having that hard count too, Midland Trail's been in the backfield a lot. It keeps them honest, and maybe Ronceverte can get the jump on them. Snap to Judy, and he's going to go around the right, and he has broke loose. He came out of there. I don't know if anyone will touch him as he heads down the field. He's at the 20, and he's going to go the whole distance. What a run by number 8, Sawyer Judy. Takes it to the house, and we have a ball game here as it is now 6-6. As Ronceverte will go for 2 to look to take the lead.
New River gambled there, blitzed the backers.
And you know, you're to the point, like we said, Ronceverte, you pretty much know what's coming, and they're just going to tell you to stop it. And that time, New River didn't. I would like to think that them getting the Patriots to jump last time, the defensive line was a little slow there getting off the ball, and Ronceverte got all the push they needed to send him in for the touchdown.
You blitz those backers on those sweeps. If they get home, it's great. If he gets past that first wave,
he's gone.
He's gone.
And that's what happened. He got by the first wave, and he was gone.
Bobbled snap.
Bobbled snap. It was picked up. We are pushing the pile, and they have got in for the 2-point conversion. And the Ronceverte Raiders take a lead in the second quarter of 8-6.
For a hot chocolate from the concession stand. It's $2.
So we'll see how these Patriots respond. They have not been down much in their careers, so anxious to see how they handle adversity of being down. Just a solid run there. We've called Sawyer Judy's name a lot, not only on offense, but he seems to be all over the place on defense too, out there making plays, and that's what it's going to take for the upset and the championship win for Ronceverte today. Got Knox Chornsby headed out with the play. We got 5:10 to go in the second quarter. Seems like a little confusion by New River again on how to line up.
Knox going to have Easton Kaler in the backfield with a gun. It's going to be Easton Kaler to the right
Coming
side.
around the right end. He's got some room. What a tackle. I tell you what, I cannot see that number. I think it's 13.
33 maybe.
Declan Phillips come out of nowhere.
Easton Kaler. Big hit by
33.
Declan Phillips.
Paxton Allen.
I was told by our woman it was 33. Paxton Allen. What a hit out of nowhere as he come flying across through there with just a nice form tackle. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for New River.
If you're New River, that's another run to the short side of the field.
Another run
here.
to the right. They're going to come to the right to the short side with Chornsby, and he is upended after a couple yards. Got 33 again.
Run by number 8, Knox Chornsby. Down by number 33, Paxton Allen.
Number 33, Paxton Allen there again.
3rd and 5 for the Patriots.
Coming over from his linebacker position, bring up 3rd and 5 for the Patriots. It's a big defensive stand coming right here for Ronceverte if they can get off the field. Patriots need a first down here to keep the drive going. Going to hand to Kaler over to the right side. He's going to have enough for the first down by about a couple feet, it looks like. So
3:45 on the clock here, rolling down in the second half. I think if you're New River, it just feels like you might be setting up one here.
yeah, they've went to the short side, right side all game, so not sure if they're more comfortable running that way or they're trying to set something up. We will see as the game goes on. But
just to go back to that first pass, you had Aubrey slip out. I think if you don't go to it right here, it's coming soon with the clock winding down.
They seem pretty confident to run to that right side, so yeah, 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 41-yard line. Still having some trouble getting lined up here. Gunnar Morris in motion. Motions to the backfield. Get a split backfield. Handoff to Kaler to the left. He's got some room, but again,
Cut down.
nice open field tackle right there.
Number 33
By
again.
number 33, Paxton Allen again. He's having a monster game from linebacker position.
Bring up 2nd and 8 from about the 44-yard line.
Okay, thought Kaler had a lot of green there in front of him, but Allen again with a nice open field tackle.
So if you're New River right here, Curtis, you're thinking us or nobody. We either score here or we end this half with the football.
Yep. Morris into motion into a split backfield again. Snap goes back to Chornsby. He's going to hand to Morris around the right end. And Morris is going for about
Maybe
1 yard
a yard
on that play. Ronceverte was all over that play. There was a host of Raiders there.
Run by number 9, Gunnar Morris.
Gunnar Morris a little slow to get up. Looks like Jackson Baker was the main man for the Raiders on that one. Bring up a 3rd and 6 for the Patriots. Another big defensive play here for Ronceverte as they try to get off of the field on a rolling clock at 1:40 to go in the first half. We're going to trail at 3rd and 6 on the 45-yard line.
Chornsby in the gun, Kaler to his right. Morris is going to come in motion.
Morris in motion to a split backfield. I would imagine we're headed to the right again. Morris to the right, and Ronceverte missed the tackle. Morris able to get about 3, but he's going to be short on this play.
Bring up 4th and a long one.
Yeah, Jackson
2.
Baker in there again. It's going to be 4th down and 2 for the Patriots.
Decision time here now.
Looks like Coach Compton said, no decision here. I'm going for it.
I think that last time Ronceverte had the ball, that probably makes up for that decision a lot.
Yep. So we'll see. This is a big play in the game. As the Patriots do not get this, Ronceverte will have good field position and timeouts before the half.
You got to think quarterback.
Seems New River still having a lot of trouble lining up today as Chornsby gets everybody in the right spot. We're overloaded to the right side. Chornsby going to come over the right side, and he's going to drag some defenders. It's going to be close. I believe we're going to come down to a measurement on this. I don't know if he got it. It's all going to depend on this spot.
We got a timeout on the field.
We're going to have
New River called a timeout.
New River did call a timeout, but I would imagine the referees are going to blow it dead anyway for a measurement.
It's going to be close.
They're going to go ahead and give it to 1st down without measuring.
1st down Patriots.
Now you're looking at 30 seconds.
Timeout New River.
That was pretty close. I can't believe they didn't measure that, but that's why I don't get paid to be out there. So New River going to take over 1st and 10 on Ronceverte's 49 with only 31 seconds remaining in the first half. So 50 yards in 31 seconds. Ronceverte has to be thinking bend but don't break here. Don't want to give up any big plays here. This might be where the Patriots pull out a trick as they've been running to the short side all game.
New River's down, 2 timeouts left, 30 seconds, give or take 50 yards to go.
See
here.
if they come back to that pass play they tried in the first quarter. It was wide open. See if they look to try to hit it again.
Would look for Aubrey Neal on a seam coming down the middle. Maybe Easton Kaler out of the backfield. on a wheel route type of route, something like that. If you're New River, you got to be thinking, we got to get a chunk here.
Yeah, New River cannot 5-yard them down the field anymore. They have to have a big play in the next 30 seconds. So Ronceverte's just thinking, keep them in front of me and make tackles. New River's going to go trips to the short side of the field on this play.
Got Aubrey Neal on the line, Gunnar Morris and Easton Kaler in the backfield on the trips side of the formation with Jackson Christ in the gun beside Chornsby.
Looks like they might try that pass play again or try to get Chornsby out to the left in space. He dropped the snap, and he did recover it, but
Timeout here.
clock is rolling. New River's going to call their second timeout of the half. It'll be 2nd and 12 with 24 seconds left in the half.
New River had the look that they wanted there, Curtis.
They did. I think Chornsby saw something he liked, and he just took his eyes off the ball.
Got a little too excited about it, I believe. Ronceverte stayed in that zone coverage. They kept the corner on the wide side of the field with nobody over there, so we had numbers on the short side.
And he just bobbled the snap. We're lucky to fall back on that, and with 24 seconds to go in the first half, and Ronceverte up 8-6. New River is in a 2nd and 12 with 1 timeout remaining. So, again, like we talked, they need a big chunk play right now to get down the field with only 1 timeout left. They have 0 timeouts left. I am wrong. Dan the Man Newton has informed me that there is 0 timeouts left. So it's about all or nothing right now for New River, as a tackle in play will pretty much run the clock out. I would like to think that Coach Compton just called 2 plays in the huddle so they could hurry and get on the ball if they need be. Not sure if we practice spikes at this age group, but they better get on their horse on this one.
Same formation as the last time. Trips to the right. Jackson Christ in the gun to the right side of Chornsby.
Chornsby back to pass. He's looking. He's got Morris. And it falls. Morris got behind the defense, thought he had a chance to catch that. And there's just a little bit outside of his fingertips, or he would still be running.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12 from the 48-yard line with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ronceverte looking to hold on to a lead right here and head into halftime, and New River looking to strike right before the half.
Now, if you're New River here, Curtis, I mean, you want to hit one, obviously. But if you have this go incomplete,
New River,
you don't want to give Ronceverte the ball again.
New River's going to get the ball back to second half, so it's not a bad thing to go in down at halftime. You just don't want to make a mistake here.
No, you definitely don't want to give them the ball back. You don't want them to have another play before the half's over.
So it looks like we're in a running formation here. Compton might just decided to head to the half and see if we can break one off. We got a little trickery here, and oh man.
Complete.
Chornsby with the fake sweep and turned around and threw a beautiful pass to Morris, and it just dropped through his hands.
So this brings up this is the real decision of the half here. You're 4th and 12.
4th and 12 with 15 seconds left.
From your own 48.
It looks like Coach Compton from New River's calling for a punt, so he's going to back him up 30 yards. That was a beautiful play designed by New River, just couldn't quite execute it.
It's 2 that were off the fingertips.
They're going to punt the ball and give it to Ronceverte. Ronceverte's going to take over with 15 seconds to go in the first half. I figure Ronceverte will just try to run a play and get to halftime, and if they break it loose, then heck yeah, and if they don't, they're happy going into halftime with an 8-6 lead.
So New River blitzed the backers there on the last time and got caught. If you're New River here, you got to be thinking, no. You got to be backing some kids up here.
Stay at home, make the tackle.
Stay home, back them up.
Don't give up a big play here. If you're Ronceverte, no turnovers. Let's get to halftime with the lead.
Ronceverte's going to break the huddle. He's going under center.
Going under center.
Got him
Ronceverte got the hard snap again, and Maddox Compton and Jake Mooney both across the ball there. So Ronceverte going to go 5 yards forward. And again, if nothing else, this is New River's inability to watch the football is going to keep them at bay the rest of the game. Is now in the back of their mind, they're thinking everything's a hard count. Ronceverte back under center with a 1st and 5.
A quarterback sweep to the right.
He did break it up out of there. We got a fumble on the play. It is recovered by the Raiders. He did have enough for the 1st down there.
Ronceverte's going to call a timeout.
Ronceverte calls their a timeout, first timeout of the half after a 12-yard gain there on 1st down by number 8, Sawyer Judy. Judy seems to be a little shaken up walking over to the timeout, but walking on his own power. So with 8 seconds to go in the first half, Ronceverte with a 1st and 10 from the New River, or from the Ronceverte 37-yard line. I would venture to say that this will be the last play of the half. So if you're New River, you play disciplined football right here. Stay at home, make your tackle, and go to halftime. Don't fall for any trick plays here. If you're Ronceverte, you're hoping you can get New River to bite on something and really go shift the momentum of this game before half. So New River back on the field, ready to go. Ronceverte still over there in the huddle discussing this upcoming play. Here we go. Look for this to be the last play of the half.
New River bringing in a free safety here, backed up deep.
Yep,
She's 10, 12 yards behind the ball.
Aubrey Neal back at free safety for the Patriots. That way nothing gets by, hopefully. I look for Ronceverte to just run the ball again with
3 backs to the left side of the formation.
Sawyer Judy here.
Pass.
They are going to pass it. Whew, it's an incomplete pass, and we will still have 3 seconds to go.
Ronceverte's pass incomplete.
It's a little risky there by Ronceverte. I mean, when you throw a ball like that, you take into consideration a pick 6 at that point in time. Ronceverte going to call another timeout. So with 3 seconds left in the first half, Ronceverte going to use their second timeout. Barring penalty, this will be the last play of the half. We'll be right back. All right, we're back to Heiko on this cool Saturday evening for the Super Bowl. Ronceverte with the final play of the half with 3 seconds to go. See what they drew up here in the huddle. And again, New River has jumped off sides.
Tell you, Curtis, you get in these ball games like this, you're talking one-score ball games, a lot of times it comes down to penalties and turnovers, penalties and turnovers.
You'd have to think they're going to have a good conversation at halftime about watching the football. So with 3 seconds, Ronceverte now 5 yards closer than they were. Maybe they're just going to try to draw them off sides all the way down the field. It seems we're going to let them.
Believe I'd try it again.
Snap goes back to Judy. He's going to get around the right end. He does have the edge. but some Patriots in pursuit. He's going to run out of bounds. Aubrey Neal with a great angle there to force him out of bounds. And at halftime, Ronceverte's going to take a lead of 8-6 into halftime. Just a great football game by both teams so far. I'm pretty excited about this second half. Good job to both teams out there as everybody's playing hard. And, you know, we got a chess match going on right now. So we'll see if we can make some adjustments at halftime from both teams and see what we got coming out. Ronceverte or New River will have the ball coming out at halftime. We're going to go silent here for 10 minutes at halftime, and we'll be back. Welcome back to Heiko, coming out for the third quarter here. Storyline for the game was New River looking to win their 6th straight Super Bowl, and Ronceverte does their best Lee Corso impression with a not so fast, my friend. And they come out and play some defense that half, broke a long run, and Ronceverte goes into halftime with an 8-6 lead on New River. Anxious to see the adjustments that were made at halftime. If hopefully New River got their offside penalties under control, as I think Ronceverte has caught New River offsides 4 or 5 times in the first half.
A one-score ball game.
In a one-score ball game, that's a big difference.
20 to 25 yards of penalties makes all the difference in a one-score ball game.
So New River also running to the short right side of the field every time. Still like to think they're setting something up there for later on.
Frankly, he's so old we don't even
But they have had success running to that side.
Happy birthday, you
So
old.
New River going to start the third quarter with the ball at 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. As again, there are no kickoffs in this age group anymore. So let's play some second half football and get us a champion.
New River's going to start off with Morris in the gun.
Morris
fumbled
at gun.
the snap.
It was a low snap again, and Morris has to dive on it before Ronceverte could get back and recover.
Actually had Chornsby split to the wide side of the field that time with Morris in the gun.
So not a good start for New River as they start behind the sticks. It'll be 2nd and 15 now for the Patriots.
Same formation.
Same formation. We got Morris at quarterback now, and Chornsby split out to the right. Another low snap. He's having a hard time getting it, but he's going to get around that right end. Tackle made by Ronceverte.
33 again.
Number 33, Paxton Allen. He will get back those penalty yards and some more. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up for the Patriots. Patriots having a hard time with the snaps right now as they seem to be barely making it back to him. So
if you're New River, you had something there, though. You had a little room. And to number 33's credit, he closed that off really quick.
He did. Got Morris will be split out to the left now, and Chornsby back at quarterback. I would look for Kaler coming across the right side here. Another drop snap, and New River's going to jump on it. We do have flags pre-snap.
Encroachment.
Looks like the defense was lined up in the neutral zone, so New River going to get lucky on that one as that they were going to fall on the ball to be 4th down, but Ronceverte lines up in the neutral zone. So with 6:41 left in the third quarter, New River's going to get a 5-yard bonus right there. And it will be 3rd and 4 now for the Patriots. That's 3 bad snaps in a row to start the half, so hopefully New River can get that corrected.
Kaler to the right.
Kaler to the right, made a nice juke move, got to the edge. Ronceverte closes the distance.
Should be enough for a first.
They're going to mark him right at the 40, which is right where the sticks are. They're going to go ahead and move it for a first down. Kaler made a nice juke move there to get the edge and get the yardage that he needed.
Man, it seemed like they got the edge there, Curtis, and it just closed real quick.
It did. Ronceverte's closing the gap pretty quick on them, trying to limit the big plays by the Patriots. The Patriots have lived off big plays all year.
It's so hard at this age to put together 10, 12, 15-play drives.
Ronceverte's game plan seems to be to make the Patriots put a long drive together. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Patriots at the 40-yard line.
You have Morris in the gun again.
You got a really bright sunspot right there on the field at where the Patriots are at right now.
Chornsby split wide to the right.
Snap back to Morris. He's going to take it around the left side. He's got some grass. He's going to get the edge. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's going to be knocked out of bounds there by Ronceverte's number 27, Tucker Richardson.
So they found something here with Morris on this edge, Curtis.
19. Yep, Morris seems to be having a lot of success to getting around the edge. Morris a little bit more speed than Chornsby at that quarterback spot. I think the coaches saw that. And
they're pulling an interior lineman on that one. You got Maddox Compton pulling on that outside, and you're able to get the edge with Ox in front.
Yeah, I mean, Little League football, speed kills in Little League football. So if you can get around the edge, then you got a big advantage. Chornsby going to go back to quarterback. We got an official's timeout. Seemed to have some issues with Gunnar Morris's helmet. Coach Eric Young quickly fixes that issue, and he's back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the Patriots.
Morris motion to the backfield.
Going to fake and hand to Kaler across the left, and Paxton Allen had him wrapped up, and he got loose, and number 27, Tucker Richardson, came in and laid a hit on him.
Gain of about, 4?
Gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
So if you're New River here, you're moving the ball, you've hit 1 or 2 good ones with Morris out of the backfield. I still go back to that first half, and you've got to be thinking about a shot here.
Yep. So
you got Morris in the
Morris
backfield.
Is in the backfield. I'll look for Morris to take this around the end. He's going to fake it to Kaler, and he's coming around the left again. He's got room, runs into his own man. It slows him down. He has fumbled the football, and Ronceverte has recovered it. I think he might have been down, but the referees don't see it that way. They're going to give it to Ronceverte. So another turnover by New River. Now we have a little conference with the referees, so we'll see what's going to happen here. The referee called a fumble recovered by Ronceverte. Pat Standard, I don't think, saw it that way, so we'll see what they come out of here as I think there's a disagreement with the referees on what happened there.
Sure look down from up here.
I thought he was down, but they're going to call New River down, and it's going to be 3rd down. So much to the dismay of the Ronceverte Raider fans in attendance today, they did not see it that way. It'll be 3rd and 1, and that's a big game-changing play right there as Ronceverte was about to take over again, and the other referees came charging in to say that he was down. So
and they got it right, I believe.
I believe they were right because I did think he was down on that. So it'll be 3rd and 1.
Chornsby back in the backfield again. Morris coming in motion.
They're going to hand to Kaler off the left side. He cuts back up the middle. He's dragging some defenders. We do have a flag in there, and that is in the area of a holding penalty. So we'll wait and see, but more than likely a hold on this play.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier, Curtis. That's what makes it hard to put together a 10, 15-play drive. 1 or 2 of those come down, and it just gets you behind the sticks.
Yep. We have a holding on Ronceverte, so instead of a 1st down, New River's going to go back 10 yards, and we're going to have a 3rd and 11 now for the New River Patriots as Ronceverte defense looks to hold here and get off the field. Coaching staff for New River not happy with the penalties right now. I send Knox Chornsby back out. Chornsby's going to take the quarterback on this. Gunnar Morris split out to the left.
Kaler in the backfield with Chornsby in the gun.
Gunner's in motion. They're going to fake and hand to Kaler around the left end. He's going to get some of that penalty yard back, and we're going to have a 4th down play coming up.
4th and about 3. I tell you, Ronceverte has done a great job all game, though, Curtis, about closing that off. It looks like every time we take that handoff, there's more room there, and they're able to seal that off really quickly.
As New River's chewed up a lot of clock in this quarter, there's 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. This is a big 4th down and a big moment in this game. If Ronceverte can get a stop here, they just collect all the momentum for this game.
Same formation as the last play.
Morris coming in motion. A bad snap again. Chornsby's picking it up, and Ronceverte has ate it up in the backfield, and Ronceverte will put the stop on the Patriots, and Ronceverte will take over. Big stop again as
Be a turnover on downs. First and 10, Ronceverte
the Patriots having a lot of trouble with the snap right now. We do have an injured Raider on the field right now.
Officials time out for an injury.
You know, we go back to what we talked about pregame with this team. They have been dominant for so long that they have really never been down before, and how they would handle that once they were down. And right now, they seem to be making a lot of mental mistakes that's costing them.
The story of the game right now for me so far, Curtis, has been penalties.
Penalties.
I think you look at that drive right there. Everything's moving. New River's moving the ball. You get 3rd and 3. One good hold penalty, and you're coming back, it puts you behind the sticks, and then it's Ronceverte ball. It's the same story in the first half.
Ronceverte's got to be happy after that controversial fumble call that they took away from them. They were able to still hold right there and get the ball back. So if you're a Ronceverte Raider fan, you have to be happy with that. New River looking to get the ball back and play some defense here. So with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, Ronceverte takes over 1st and 10. They're going to snap it to Judy, and he's going to go right up the middle. He's going to have positive yards, about 5 yards on that play. So Ronceverte seems to be putting all of their faith in the offensive end on Sawyer Judy, and he seems to be doing a great job carrying that load. Again, you have to wonder if all of those encroachment penalties have the Patriots on their heels a little on defense, and we're not getting that fire off that ball right now.
Especially up front, for sure. The boys up front are on their heels right now, and if you're Ronceverte, I don't know why you don't go back to that right now.
With 2nd and 5, I would not be surprised if Ronceverte does not try to draw them off sides right now. Judy out of the shotgun. We were overloaded to the right. Snap to Judy. He's going right up the middle. He's going to be slung forward really close. I think he'll be just a little bit short of the first down. We're looking at 3rd and feet here.
Down by number 1, Kaler.
Coach Compton has a disagreement with the referee, and the referee has told him no more. So we'll see what that's about. With 1:43 rolling clock in the third quarter, the Raiders are up 8-6. So we'll see what they have here. They have about a foot to go for a first down. I would venture to say that Judy's going to take this snap and go right up the middle and try to get a first down. Ronceverte taking their good old time getting out of this huddle. I wouldn't be surprised to see a hard count right here either to try to draw the Patriots off sides. And they did it again. My goodness. Got an offsides on the Patriots, so that'll move the sticks again. Ronceverte will have a first down. I think that's the 6th offsides penalty on the Patriots today. As
Automatic first down.
I believe everyone in the stadium knew that they were going to try that right there, and it worked again. With 1:08 left, sorry, I have the clock all screwed up again. Well, the clock's running now, so who knows where we're at. Ronceverte going to go up to the ball on 1st and 10 at midfield. He fumbles the snap, does pick it up. He throws it back to Judy somehow. He breaks the tackle after Trail had him stuffed in the backfield. Still running. I don't know how he got out of there, but he squirted out, and he's down the sideline. He's going to get to the 35 of New River and a first down.
Number 8, Sawyer Judy. Shoved out.
Nice piece of running there by Sawyer Judy as he broke about 5 New River tackles right there, just denied to be down. So Ronceverte's going to have a 1st and 10 at the New River 35 with 33 seconds to go in the third quarter as they look to put a drive together and take a bigger lead on the Patriots. I would look for Ronceverte to run one more play and then take it to the fourth quarter here and just run this clock out. The ball was hit by a back. Judy picks it up. He's still running, and he does get back up to the line of scrimmage.
That should take us to the fourth.
That should take us to the fourth quarter. That snap looked to hit the running back on that play. Ronceverte lucky to pick that one up. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Ronceverte's going to let this clock run out, and we're going to go to the end of the third quarter still with the score. Ronceverte 8 and New River 6. Ronceverte in New River territory, looking to punch one in here and take a lead. New River, this would be a big defensive stop for them as we got the crowd into this game. Just a great atmosphere here in Hico. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to the Midland Trail Sports Network as we get ready for the fourth quarter, and we got a ball game here, folks, as Ronceverte Raiders lead the New River Patriots 8-6. We got one quarter left to decide a champion. Ronceverte is driving right now. They are at 2nd and 10 at the New River 36, so a big drive here in the game. If you're New River, you want to get a quick 3 and out and get off the field here, and if you're Ronceverte, you just want to continue to get positive yards and chew this clock down. So,
I'm telling you right now, Curtis, Ronceverte coming into this game, if you would have asked their coaches pregame, you're going to have the ball in the lead going into the fourth. I believe they'd have taken that all day.
I believe anybody would have taken that. So snap back to Judy. He's going right up the middle, and again, positive yards. He's going to get about 3 there. So we're looking at 3rd and 7 here for Ronceverte.
Number 97, Compton. 3rd and 7 for the Raiders.
So with 3rd and 7, I don't know if you got anything drawn up for this other than let's get the ball to Judy and see if he can make a play right here.
You got to think you're 4-down territory if you're Ronceverte here. So you're thinking maybe you try to get at least half.
Get half of this, and I think you would be happy. And if you can break a tackle and bust it loose, then you're good. All right, and here comes the snap. He dropped the snap, and my goodness, he dropped the snap, and he's going to get a couple yards back out of that ball again. We'll see if they call this a fumble or if he was down. I don't think the referee saw it.
Who's got the ball? They're going to say Ronceverte ball.
They're going to say Ronceverte ball right here.
Judy on the carry.
Judy dropped the snap from under center, was able to pick it up and gained 3 yards still. It's a big 4th down. It's 4th down and 4 here.
Big play.
Big play for the Patriots defense. Big play for the Raiders offense.
Yeah, if you're New River, you got to watch the ball here.
You got to think they're going to try to draw them off sides. If you're a coach, you have to be yelling at your players right now to watch the ball. 4th and 4 and offsides would get you a 1st down. If I'm Ronceverte, I would hard count it all the way down to the last second, I think. And they snap it. It goes back to Judy around the left. He has some room. The New River did a great job closing that gap, and they're going to stop them, I think. I think we're going to have a turnover on downs here. And we do. Good job by the New River defense watching the ball that time. They were able to gang tackle. With 6:12 left in the third quarter, New River will take back over and have a chance to march down the field and get a lead.
So if you're New River, I think that last drive you found something there, maybe a little bit with Morris in the backfield, just getting the edge on those sweeps, but also still go back to the first half. You missed Gunner one or two times on the edge in the flat, just off the fingertips on the pass plays. Still got to believe you can hit one of those here. You're going to come out here on this drive. You're going to have Morris in the backfield with Kaler. Tornsby split to the right.
Here goes the snap. Another low snap. We had to bend over to get it. Morris stops instead of taking
Ball's
outside.
out.
He did fumble that one, and I believe the Raiders might have that. It's good. We have a pile up. They're going to have to get some kids off of that. And New
Second
River did
down.
recover it. Recovered by Maddox Compton. Big recovery there by Ox to
Officials timeout.
keep the ball with Midland or New River.
You got a official's timeout. You got a player
With
down
an
on the
injured New
field.
River Patriot down.
Is that Gunner?
Cannot tell who is down right now. Ronceverte is trying to strip the ball every time New River runs. It's the third time they've got the ball to come out. If this is Gunner or Morris down, that changes the Patriots' offensive strategy drastically, as he has been the workhorse for them in the second half. He's the one that has been getting most of the yards. So hopefully he's okay.
It was Gunner Morris. He's up.
Gunner Morris is up. He's walking. Looks like he's holding his belly. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him. So after that fumble and recovery by Maddox Compton, New River has lost 2 yards. It will be 2nd and 12 from the New River 24. I would like to think you're going to get a heavy dose of Easton Kaler now with Gunner Morris out. And it's what it is. Kaler around the left side. He's trying to squirt out of there, but Ronceverte all over it.
They have done a great job with that all evening, Curtis.
They have it. It's 3rd and 10. New River still liking what they see on the short side of the field, as they seem to run that way a lot.
That's another instance. It initially felt like he was going to have some space.
It is 3rd and 10. This becomes a big play for New River with a rolling clock right now. You have to think that this is 4-down territory no matter where they're at. So it'll be a 3rd and 10 at the 27 for New River. Chornsby gets the play from the sideline and run it into the huddle.
New River's going to break the huddle. You got Chornsby in the backfield with Kaler.
Little confusion on where to line up. Chornsby getting his players in the right position. Snap to Chornsby. It was a little low. I don't know if all of New River players were set, and we're going to get a false start on the Patriots.
It's going to be false start on the Patriots.
There was a little confusion about lining up, and once everyone got lined up, the ball was snapped, and I don't think everybody was set yet. So New River going to go back 5 more yards. It's going to be 3rd and 15 now. Clock is running at 4:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. New River in shotgun. Snap back to Chornsby. He's looking to throw. Ronceverte's got some pressure on him, and he's going to be sacked.
Had Kaler out the backfield that time. That's
Kaler
the look
did get
they've
out
been
the
looking
backfield,
for.
but
They got the look that they wanted. We just weren't able to hold up inside.
sack was made by number 11, Cooper Williams.
Now if you're New River here.
I mean, at this point, I know I said it's 4th down territory, but I don't. On 4th and 20, I don't know if you have a play in the playbook for that. With 3 timeouts, I might punt it and trust
They're
my
going to punt.
defense, and that's what they're going to do. So the clock will stop with 3:45 to go in the game. And Ronceverte will take over possession after the big sack by number 11, Cooper Williams. So if you're New River at this point, you need a quick 3 and out or a turnover. So I'd like to think they're going to start trying to strip the football here.
Got plenty of time here.
Even after the punt, Ronceverte will still be in New River territory at the 45. It will be 1st and 10. And this is where a couple first downs is dangerous by the Raiders because they will take their time getting up to the line and try to work that clock some. New River, you got to have a good strategy on when to use your timeouts.
If you're Ronceverte here, you got to be thinking hard count.
Snap goes back to Judy. He's going up the middle. Nice hit there by Chornsby to stop that after a 2-yard gain.
By Judy. Stopped by number 9, Morris. Gain of a couple.
So New River is going to let the clock run, as they probably would like to have a couple timeouts for offense too. So if they can keep them from a first down, they'll be good. But if Ronceverte's able to get a first down, New River's going to have to start using their timeouts, as Ronceverte's going to take the full minute to get this play in, I bet.
Probably not a big hurry back there, Curtis.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they're going to use the Garrett Thompson strategy.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
That's right.
Not a lot of dust coming up on this field this year, though, Curtis. I'm sure you've seen plenty of football games here where you did see 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Got that right. We have a flag. Pat Standard has dropped a flag. I think that he's going to get a delay of game on Ronceverte, as they did take a long time to get out of that huddle. So they're going to go back 5 yards. As we said, that would be the strategy to try to use the clock, and official Pat Standard just thought that was a little bit excessive, and he throws the delay of game on them. So
if you're Ronceverte here now, Curtis, you've got a play that's been getting you 5 yards all evening here.
You go back to that play.
You got to go back to the hard count. If you're New River, watch the ball.
Yeah, Ronceverte, I'm sure, will try to get those 5 yards back right now pre-snap. So Judy in shotgun. Snap goes back, and he's going to go right up the middle. He's going to get maybe one of those yards back.
Maddox White got him around the shoelaces there.
Tackled by Maddox White. Timeout, New River.
New River's going to use their first timeout of the half. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 when we come back with 2:31 left on the clock. So interested to see what Ronceverte draws up here, if they'll just snap to Judy and try to get a yard and force New River to use another timeout, or if they have something up their sleeve here to try to end this game. If they can get a couple first downs here, they could take a knee to victory, as New River cannot stop the clock except for 2 more times right now. You'd like to think their coaches would like to save 1 or 2 of them for the offensive possession if they get the ball back.
Really about third and 11, 3rd and a long 10 here.
You know, nerves are setting in for these kids. We saw a lot of low snaps on both sides today, so getting a snap off, most important thing right now for Ronceverte and for New River. Don't jump off sides.
So if you're Ronceverte here, you got to be thinking you're going to try to steal 5 if you can. If you're New River, you got to wait till the ball moves.
Yep.
Get the ball. It changes the call here. 3rd and 11 is a lot different than 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
They're under center, and they got they got New River to jump again. They sure did, and that will be the 7th offsides penalty on the Patriots today, as Ronceverte just a great job on the hard count.
Going to be offsides on New River.
Now if you're Ronceverte, that changes it to about 3rd and a long 5. So now I think you look at potentially 4 down territory.
4 down territory. You got to think that they're going to hard count again.
And exactly right.
If New River doesn't bite, that Judy's going to try to get 2, 3, 4 yards right up the gut here.
If you're Ronceverte, you got 2 downs to get 6 yards. And you got a hard count in your back pocket again.
Snap goes. They're going to throw a toss into Judy. He's getting around the left side. He's going to have the first down and a lot more. Kaler's going to make the tackle He's still on his feet. We're going to have a first down for Ronceverte with 2:20 left in the game. The Raiders.
How many timeouts does New River have?
New River has 2 timeouts left. The Raiders do a little different than what they have is Judy doesn't go up the middle. They send him around the left side, and he gets the edge. Kaler made a nice tackle, but after about an 8-9 yard gain there. So with 2:10 on a rolling clock, Ronceverte has the lead 8-6. Patriots with 2 timeouts. Now you almost have to use them after these plays. There's no more saving them for offense. One more first down for the Raiders will pretty much end this game.
Even without the first down, if they're able to hold on to the ball, you're looking for a fumble here if you're New River.
We got a timeout by Ronceverte. The Patriot fans were getting a little antsy, wanting another delay game, and I think Ronceverte sensed that and quickly called a timeout. So with 1:46 left in the ball game, as my clock's still rolling on the TV, but with 1:46 left in the ball game, Ronceverte has an 8-6 lead and a first down. The Patriots with 2 timeouts remaining, so they could stop the clock twice, and then if they can get off the field in 4 downs, they're going to have less than 45 seconds to go
right here,
with the ball.
If you're New River, you're thinking turnover first. We need the football.
Turnover first. They need the football. If you're Ronceverte, you're not even thinking touchdown at this point. You're thinking 10 yards. 10 yards seals the deal for you at this point.
If you're Ronceverte right now, worst case scenario in your mind, you're thinking we can't give them the ball left with any timeouts left. You got to make them burn these 2 timeouts here.
I mean, if New River gets down to using their last 2 timeouts, you use the strategy of letting them score so you get the ball back.
That's exactly right. Well,
just a great championship game here. Snap goes back to Judy. He's going to take it right up the middle like he's done all game. He's going to carry a couple defenders for about 5 yards.
Number 8,
Clock is running. New River not stopping it on this one. They're going to save it for 2nd and 3rd, and there comes the timeout. Referee is telling Justin Harrison off of the field now, so unlike his bubbly personality in the press box, he's a little angry down there right now.
I'm not a lip reader, Curtis, but I don't think he was asking him if he had plans after the game.
Timeout, New River.
Looks like we have a timeout by New River. Oh, we'll have to ask Justin about this next game.
See if we can get some
still see the steam coming out from his hat right now.
Inside football here. Talk about that conversation he had there.
Don't think he's happy with whatever happened out there. Neither is Coach Compton. He's having a conference with the referees right now.
So if you're New River here, you're looking second and a short 5.
Seems that New River was screaming timeout and nobody heard him.
New River, you're second, a short 5. You're down to your last timeout. You got a minute and a half left.
One timeout with a minute and a half. A first down will end this ball game.
We sound like a broken record here, Curtis, but if you're Ronceverte and you're second and less than 5 and a first down ends the ball game,
then my first bet is I'm hard counting you.
I'm not snapping this ball.
My second bet is Judy's headed right up the middle.
I'm going to hard count this thing 2 or 3 times if I'm Ronceverte.
A hard count first down would seal the deal. Here's Ronceverte in shotgun. And they about got the Patriots. They moved but did not cross. Judy up the middle. He's going to gain about 2 yards.
Timeout, New River.
We have a timeout, New River. You're looking at about 3rd and 2 when we come back from the timeout.
Got the 50-50.
We have a minute 24 left on the clock. Sorry, I'm getting excited up here, and I can't hit all these buttons and talk. But a minute 24 left in the ball game. It's 3rd and 2. New River has 1 timeout left.
8, 7, 2, 9.
So this play is the ball game.
8, 8, 7, 2.
A first down would allow Ronceverte to hit the victory formation and take some knees. A stop would allow the New River Patriots to use that last timeout and possibly get a 4th down stop and the ball back.
New River's out of timeouts now, I believe, right? New River's out of timeouts.
They are?
I believe we're out of timeout. So best case scenario for New River here, you get a stop.
Then a 40-second runoff. You're looking at getting the ball back. If you stop them on fourth with under 30 seconds.
Less than 30 seconds.
If you're Ronceverte, you got to like where you're at
You
right
got to
now.
believe they're going to hit a hard count here, Curtis.
New River's got to be going stripping that football. The ball goes back to Judy. He's going around the left. I believe he's going to have the first down, folks. That's going to seal the deal for the Ronceverte Raiders. With 1:15 left in the ball game and the clock stopped, I think the Raider fans have figured out that they are going to win this, barring a miracle. As people all across the stadium, Union, everywhere going crazy, as this is the first time this New River team has lost since they've been playing football. They have not lost a single game in this almost 6 years, so this is a big upset in the making right now and a wonderful game plan by Ronceverte. As the clock is rolling and the Patriots cannot stop it, you would like to think that Ronceverte is just going to take the snap and take a knee and let the celebration begin. So they're quickly going up to the line. We got a stoppage.
That's going to be the delay of game, which if you're Ronceverte, you're not snapping that ball.
Yeah, not really a big deal.
You're Ronceverte, you're daring Pat to throw the flag.
Yep.
We'll move back 5 and take a knee.
So 1st and 15 now with 43 seconds. One snap and a knee will end this ball game. So if you're Ronceverte, just got to get a clean snap. And there's the snap and the knee, and that's going to do it for the JV championship as Ronceverte will upset the New River Patriots 8-6. There's some discussion if they need to snap again. I don't see why they would, and both teams will go to the sideline. And, folks, we have an upset in the making as the Ronceverte Raiders take an early lead and hold on for the 8-6 victory over the New River Patriots. As a lot of train horns going on now as people have been waiting to see this team lose, and they were trying to go 8 straight years without losing a game in 8 Super Bowls, but Ronceverte other plans.
I'll tell you, Ronceverte played a very clean game, Curtis. It comes down to these one possession, one score games. Too many times it comes down to penalties and turnovers, and turnovers.
You'd like to think tonight the Patriots just had a massive amount of penalties that halted drives or helped Ronceverte out, and you know that was the difference in the game tonight.
And to Ronceverte's credit here, just from my years of being around the youth football and yours too, Curtis, it's impressive to hard count as much as they did and them not jump.
Yes.
It's very impressive. You can tell that credit to their coaches and credit to their kids to come out and run as many hard counts as they were able to do. And their offensive line stayed set the entire time. You could tell that there was been an emphasis on that for them in practice leading up to that, and those kids come out and executed that.
Yep.
So kudos to them on that.
I'd like to give a shout out to both teams, though. What a championship game. As we talked before the game, you know, we do this for the kids, and just a cool experience for the kids to get a play in the Super Bowl, and a great game by both teams, good sportsmanship, just a great day here for football.
72907.
So we will go off of the air. We'll be back for the A-team game. We will keep our live feed going for the trophy ceremony. Again, final from Heiko, Ronceverte 8, New River 6. Stay on for the presentation of the trophies.